just got nervous. Yeah, so I just wanted to, make this announcement that this will, 2019 will be my final season. I want to obviously thank a lot of people. I wouldn't be here today, 18 years in the big leagues without so many different people. But I want to start with, my mom. She couldn't be here today, but, her sacrificing so much, for me as a kid to be able to get to this point, to live out my dream, I owe her the world. So, I just want to say thank you to her, my wife, my family, everything that, my wife is able to do for us as a family and me as a player, as a husband, as a person. I can honestly say I wouldn't be sitting here without you. So definitely thank you. The Yankees, the Steinbrenner family, thank you guys for believing in me in 2008 enough to bring me here and, Cash convincing me, this is the perfect place for me to play, and it's been nothing but great for me in the community, on the field, in the Bronx, just all around. It's been great for everybody that's sitting here at this table. So thank you guys so much. My teammates, past and present, you guys mean so much to me. All I ever wanted, for people to remember me as is just as a good teammate. And, it means a lot to me for you guys to be sitting here today. I know, you guys are tired, had a bunch of stuff to do today, but thank you guys for being here. And thank you to all my teammates and guys that helped me throughout the years to be able to get to this point. So that being said, I look forward to 2019 being the championship season for us. Me going out and giving everything I have and leaving it all out on the field. So thank you, guys.
Before we take questions, I want to note that we passed out or are passing out and disseminating via email a couple of important things. One, obviously, being a very long list of CC's career accomplishments. Probably even more important than that, the press release that CC's Foundation put out, in which CC is going to, in I think almost every city, if not every city that you go to this year, will recognize 42 members of the Boys and Girls Club and make a very special day in all those different venues. And then finally, there's a quote sheet that, again, we're passing out and disseminating, and it's really a who's who testament to who CC is, obviously not just as a player, but as a person. The mayor of Vallejo, LeBron James, Steve Kerr, a whole host of former teammates, including Jim Tomei, talking glowingly, obviously, about CC's accomplishments, obviously on the field, but also as a person. So with that, we have 2 wireless mics. We have a bunch of media here. If you'd kindly raise your hand, we can start the Q&A. Who has the first question for CC? Sweeney in the middle.
CC, when you first signed here and you imagined what it would be like to finish your career as a Yankee, how did the last 10 years play out compared to what you thought it might be like when you first got here?
I had no idea what it would be like. I was, coming here in 08, I was nervous and, didn't really know what to expect. But it's been incredible, from day one, getting a chance to meet Andy Pettit, have be like a big brother to me, and just really embracing, being here and being a Yankee. It's been a great ride, being able to win the World Series, open up a new stadium, just so many countless different memories that I'll have and can take back with me, throughout the years of being a Yankee. It's priceless. It's been great.
Who else? Buster in the middle again.
CC, this year, your last year, why now?
Why now? It's time. My knee, just the shape that it's in, my family's getting older. Obviously, you can see my kids are getting older. It's time for me to be with them and, be around them. My oldest son now couldn't be here because he's playing high school sports. So there's just a lot of stuff that I'm missing that I would like to be around and, kind of hang out with them and, start traveling and do some different things and just really take an interest in my family, though.
Chris, back left.
CC, you signed the deal to come back here and finish out your career with the Yankees. How much does it mean for you to wrap it up with this ball club?
Yeah, that was something that was really important to me. The last 2 years, really. Going into last year, I didn't really know if I would play this year. So, that was important for me to be able to sign back. Kyle Thousand did a great job, getting me back here. He only had one team to deal with. There was, no other place that I wanted to play. So, him and Cash getting the deals done the last 2 years have been great. And, I'm thanking them tremendously for being able to finish my career here.
Coley, do you have a question? To the right.
Okay, so we understand the why of this being happening now, but how long did this decision take? How did you come to this decision that you wanted to make this your last year?
How long you think?
I don't think it took that long. I think it was just like when you know, you know.
Yeah, I think I didn't want to like overstay my welcome. I guess I didn't want to just I wanted to be effective and be able to go out and feel like I have a chance to help the team win. And I feel like I'm still able to do that. I don't know anything past this year and didn't really want to put that pressure on myself. Being able to go out and know this is my last year and just give everything. I think hopefully that'll turn out good for me and not try to save something for 2020 or years after that. This is it. This is the final year. Just go and see what happens.
Brian and Brendan on the right.
CC, in making the decision, was it mostly the knee, or did your recent health scare also have something to do with it?
Oh no, the health scare. My mind was already made up before I had the heart thing, but that just added to it. That health scare, and just kind of seeing what was important to me, and how much my family is important to me, and wanting to be around for them, and just trying to take care of myself the best way possible. And but yeah, I mean, my mind was already made up before December that this was going to be my last year. So, but all those factors played in.
Brendan.
What do you think you'll miss most?
What do I think I miss most? My teammates, for sure. I mean, it's not the competition, not being out there, just being with the guys, the plane rides, spring training, hanging out, going to games, different things. I mean, I feel like these guys keep me young. I'm 38 years old now. I'm the oldest guy in the clubhouse, but, just being able to be around these guys just keeps you young and keeps you in it. And but I know I'll miss those guys the most for sure.
Randy and Andy to the right.
CC, people talk about your leadership and how good you are with younger players. At some point later on, would you like to be a pitching coach, a manager, maybe go to minors and work with young kids?
No. I would definitely love to be around the organization and, come in here to spring training and help these guys out and different things. But as far as the travel and with these guys, the coaches, what they go through and the demand that they have, helping us out, I just see the hours that they put in, and it's a lot of work. I want to relax.
Andy.
CC, you mentioned Andy Pettit before. You were here with that Core 4 group, and now you're here all these years later with a new group of young Yankees. How's being a Yankee changed over the years, and what makes this group that you're leaving unique?
I don't think anything changed about being a Yankee. I think, you come in here every day wanting to be professional and wanting to put your best foot forward and try to win a championship. And I think, those Core 4 group, that Core 4 group, instilled that in me and Gardy and the guys that are still here for this group now. And it's always the same message, whether it's Gator or when Yogi was here. It's about being a Yankee and being professional and going out and winning games. And that message is always clear when you got these guys around.
Other questions? Back to Buster in the middle.
CC, you mentioned your teammates. I'm assuming you've let them know as time has gone along that this is going to be it for you. Can you relate some of those conversations, some of the funny responses that you got from them?
Yeah. Sevy this morning, he was like, no, I'm not. But Dylan, I've been playing with Dylan for a long time. All of his big league career. So it'll be hard, to leave those guys. But a lot of my teammates that I played with before, like Chris Young, was like, it's about time. So a lot of the older guys understand where I'm coming from and get this decision.
Before we take a few more, actually, I want to give CC and Amber a chance, excuse me, to talk about the Boys and Girls Club initiative, and I think I misspoke. I said 42 kids. It's obviously 52. So, Amber, would you like to speak to it?
42 would have been a good number too, though. But if we can impact 10 more, we will. So 52 kids. So we're calling it CC's Legacy Tour, spelled with 2 C's. Hashtag Legacy. So that will be the hashtag of this tour. And every city that CC goes in for the last time, we will bring 52 kids from the Boys and Girls Club. Pitchin has partnered with the Boys and Girls Club many of times, but there really are heart. From kids in the Bronx to all over, we do a lot of work with the Boys and Girls Club, and CC believes that if it wasn't for the club, he wouldn't be here today. So in any way we can be impactful and give back, but this last year we really want to be impactful and give back and be more of a role model and be hands-on, and to be able to do that in every city we feel like is just a great way for CC to leave his legacy.
Thanks, Amber. Jack, did you have a question in the middle?
That's actually a good segue, because I was going to say, what would you describe as your legacy? What have you left out there on the field that you want people to be able to say about your career?
Just somebody that played hard every time out. That you could visibly see if you went to go see him pitch, that he left everything out there every start. That would just be the biggest thing for me, and just like I said, just a good teammate. If I can get that from a lot of the guys that I played with, I feel like I've accomplished my goal.
Chris in the back left.
This is for everybody, actually. CC, first for you. What's it going to be like to be at home after 19 years in the big leagues and being with your family? And Amber and the kids, what's it going to be like to have him around?
For me, I think it's gonna be fun. I love the off season when I'm just being able to hop in the minivan and drive these kids around everywhere, basketball practice, dance, different things. So, hopefully I could be a help. She's a single mother pretty much for 6 months out of the year while I'm gone. So, hopefully I can be that helping hand for her. Answer.
What?
What would it be like when you having me home?
It would sometimes be embarrassing. Because I don't know, and
You gonna be excited at me?
yeah. And I know that'll be 2 times funnier in the house because you're funny and mom's funny, so.
Got a lot of jokes.
Yeah, because I never see him. So during the season, so when he's home, it feels like we have a whole family together.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel the same way because you usually never see him a lot, and so it'll be better like for him to come to my dance recitals and like show all of his love and support that he's brought without the years. So
I had made the comment one time that CC, I have been cheering for him for like 22 years, because I even Kinston and Akron and all that stuff. But we've been cheering for so many years, so I'm excited for him to cheer for us. I run, so he can come to my races, and he can be at the finish line for me, and he can go to Carter's basketball games all the time and not miss any. The girls' dance recitals, and he could just cheer us on for a little bit. So that's what I'm excited about.
Nicely said. Do we have 1 or 2 more? Buster, in the middle again.
CC, you mentioned your mom. Can you relate the conversation you had with her when you told her that this was going to be it?
I don't really remember like one conversation. We talked so much throughout the day and different things. I kind of felt like she knew that this was going to be my last year. After I had the heart scare, she came out, and she's been with us ever since. Just helping out around the house with the family, with the kids, taking them around. She's just such a big help to our family, and the kids love having her around. And just one conversation I don't think we had, but I know she's excited for me for this last season, and her being able to watch it and me just kind of live out this dream that her and my dad had for me. I think the biggest thing for me is, my dad not being able to be able here to see this. He always told me that I'll play for the Yankees, and when I was in Cleveland, I'll be like, no chance. Like, I'm going to stay in India my whole career. And, he always said, when you're a free agent, the Yankees are going to come get you. You're going to win the World Series with the Yankees. So for me to be able to live out that dream for him, it's great, but I just wish he was here to see it.
James, on the left in the back.
Just CC, out of curiosity's sake, did you see this list of quotes that they'd gotten from these figures from?
I haven't seen it
Steve
yet.
Kerr?
Zillow told me about it.
From Steve Kerr to LeBron James and stuff. Did you hear about that kind of coming together? And what do you think of everyone from Fat Joe is on there too?
That's my guy. No, it's just it's awesome to see that, and for Zillow to reach out to those people, and for them to be able to take the time to write a nice message is awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing it and reading it and hopefully not crying.
Any last one? Jack.
Yeah.
In the middle.
CC, as long as this year plays out the way I'm sure you envision, you're going to end your career with more than 250 wins, more than 3,000 career strikeouts. How much thought have you given to whether or not that's a Hall of Fame career for you?
I haven't put that much thought into it, just because I don't have a vote and I can't do anything about it. But being able to have those numbers attached to your name just means a lot for me. I never really played the game for individual accomplishments like that. 200 wins, 3,000 strikeouts, and things like that. But to have those numbers compiled just means that I was on good teams around good players, and was lucky enough to have some good catchers calling some good games for me. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be fun to look back on all that stuff once I'm done playing. But right now I'm just focused on trying to win the championship and have a parade at the end of the year. That would be the great way to top this thing off. Right, Carter?
Yep. And I've never even been to one.
Nope.
Nope.
You weren't born yet. You were a World Series baby. Guys, just heads up, guys.
Watch me partying.
I think that's a good way to end it.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. See Amber, kids, if you could stay there, we're going to take a photo up there with you guys. Thank you, everyone.